Good morning. I hope you're all well. I've decided to shake the channel up a little bit. Today we're going to focus on alien sightings. I'm watching Investigation Alien with George Knapp on Netflix. And I'm very interested. I watched a documentary on the Manhattan alien incident as well. But first of all, I want to have a little chat. I noticed some people have left again, shooting the messenger. I don't always like the message that comes out, but I was getting a very clear message yesterday. You don't have to like the message, okay? You don't have to like my delivery of it. You don't have to like anything. But I'm a little bit tired of having to people please on this channel. I'm trying to include everybody, but people don't seem to like that. So I'm a little bit fed up. And I know there's a lot of support. I've tried to walk away from this channel, I don't know how many times. And I'm asked to come back. And I come back and then the same thing happens again. I can't people please. I can't, give you the message you want to hear. That is the message. I don't always like the message, but I get shot as the messenger. A little bit tired of it. It feels like bullying, quite frankly, at times. I've had to turn comments off, and now I've even got a member who is gaslighting me a little bit, and I don't know why you're doing that. I don't know why you are a member of my channel, quite frankly. You keep saying the same thing, and now you're trying to tell me that it's my angels that didn't give that's gaslighting, my angels that didn't give the proper candidates for the US election. Excuse me? This is what I mean. This is not what I did not want my channel to be political. The message has come out political. I'm entitled to like who I like and not like who, that's my prerogative as it is yours, okay? But I'm not having that, so I'm sorry. Comments are off completely at the moment, completely. Whether you're a member or whatever, I'm sorry, I have to do that because I feel bullied. And I'm a little bit worried that you're making it uncomfortable for people to speak, who have become members. It's unfair. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, and I don't mind that on the comments. But when you're actually starting to attack me, no. Okay, keep it impartial, please. Okay, let's talk about this. So I want to talk about George Knapp and what he's doing, because there's been some interesting stuff. I want to talk about the jellyfish incident. I have thought all along, there's an idea that I have about this, that it can be us from the future coming back to have a look at things. Maybe to even try and change timelines. They don't all have to be aliens. Okay? But I do believe, I know there's alien beings out there. I've seen them. Yeah, I have seen them. So let's have a look. Where do you want me to go? These ones, please. Thank you. I just want people to realize this channel is for everyone, and I include everyone. And I just don't understand. Never mind. Okay. So we have the courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. Okay, now it's upside down. So something's not allowing itself to be seen. Why? Inner Earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Okay. So maybe what I'm getting from this, we've got the courageous peony, but it's upside down. Do you want to know upside down? This one straight. Inner Earth. Okay. So this tells me this is about survival. monitoring a situation from the past, healing, sorting out problems that can be avoided in the future. So is this us from the future coming in, or is this, you know, is this an alien being? Alien being. Can you tell me a little bit more then? Oh, that one again. Performing many tasks. Monitoring. Looking for something. Understanding. Hoping to change things. Monitoring of weapons. The whole place is monitored. That these things are all over the place, but we are being allowed to see a few of them. Okay? To be aware. It's all about getting us ready for this all important. Now, there has been contact with governments. Definitely been first contact with governments. They're keeping it secret. It's all about getting us comfortable. Monitoring the situation, monitoring what's going on. We are being watched. I was getting a lot of the Page of Swords yesterday. I haven't got any tarot out here today. I just didn't want to do the tarot. We are being watched. We are being monitored for our own protection. I heard that very clearly. Okay, this is not people from our future. We have no need to come from the future to the past. We must look forward. So that's not what's happening. That's a shame. I thought that would be interesting. Portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. Wild card. I talked about portals opening. Being able to see what is hidden. Okay. Other people yesterday quite clearly focused on the wrong things in my video. So, you know, there are portals opening. And it's for us to go through whether or not we wish to see what is there. There's been a lot. It's trying to take the decision away from the governments and come to the ordinary people and say, look, we are here. We are part of your existence. We're talking about seeders of the planet and everything. We are your protectors. We are here. We wish to be known. It is time for your evolution. It is time that you see that we are here, that you do not exist alone in this vast universe. You do not exist alone. Okay, portals are being opened. You are being asked to see what is hidden, what is in the shadows, what is out the corner of your eye. Okay. Oh, well, that's great. So we have double mission. Right. They're like those spheres I see. Lightworker starseed, serve the world by being you. Sure about that one. Bringing healing, starseeds bringing healing. Yeah, exactly. This is confirming it. Deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. I have been shown that these spheres sometimes, or energy balls, healing balls. They're of knowledge, they're of healing. Okay? Healing tears within the fabric of reality. Fissures in the dimensions. We've talked about that before as well. 2 more of these. They're allowing themselves to be seen. They want to be seen. They want to be tracked and they want to be seen. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition. Turn your gaze within. It's about the remembrance of who you are, where you've come from, that you are part of a great cosmic world, cosmic pathway. That you are part of something bigger than simply just this world. Empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what is not yours, right? Absorbing a lot. There's a lot of that going on at the moment. I talked about it on my Spooked Out channel, the hellish experience that I had the other day. Please check that out. A lot of you have, and I'm very grateful. Thank you very much. Because that's more about me and what goes on in my life, and I'm very comfortable with talking about that now. But on here I can't seem to please people, so yeah, about absorbing what is not yours, what is, I don't know, monitoring the situation, monitoring the thoughts and feelings of others, the general mood of the world, how it's affecting the atmosphere, how it's affecting weather patterns. They study a lot about weather patterns here. The whole place is monitored. There are many more. We've had that thing, talk about that weird mechanical spider thing that goes about in nature. It's AI. That's one of these probes we've had. We've got these gimbals. We've got everything. Monitoring the whole situation. Monitor the whole planet all the time. They now wish to be seen. It's like the watchers wish to be seen. Okay? They've been here many times. We're talking about seeders of the planet here. Okay, can we get a little bit more information? Who are the aliens that are coming in with the jellyfish in particular? Because these probes look different all the time. I have seen some of the round ones. They come in to heal a situation. I don't know if it's something to do with what is put into the atmosphere from... It's almost like when things happen on this world, energy goes out and affects other things and creates a chain reaction. So it goes in and it heals it. I'm sorry, but that's what I'm getting. I'm being told not to apologise. Yeah, we've got pentagram, harmony, protection, idealism. It's all about protection. There's something about weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. I think a lot of starseeds, I'm feeling this. A lot of empaths are picking up what is going on out there and being overwhelmed at the moment. Telling me I am as well. Yeah. Okay, so can you tell us any more? We have Arcturians. I mean, I've done channelings from the Arcturians. I've done all sorts like that. And I love doing all that. So I'm going more that way. Had enough. So we've got feeling safe, wisdom keepers, a concern. Okay. I see beings like this. Okay. Definitely see beings like that. Greys, yes. And this is what they look like. There's more out there than you realise. If you're doing spiritual work, if you're doing important work, whatever, they are around you. And this is how they travel. And they can do it. And that's what I see. I see that for real. We have Torsetians as well. Resilient, bold, sassy. Okay. So we have them. Monitors. These are all the people in the Galactic Federation, if you like. Okay. The protectors, the people who are... There is a spiritual war going on up there. There is... there's a battle for this planet. Battle for the resources. Battle for the planet. It comes in from other dimensions. I keep talking about this, and some people obviously don't like that, but it's true. Surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Do you want it upside down or straight? Straight. Surrendering. It's all about surrendering to the flow on this planet. And unfortunately, there's a lot of resistance because of the way we're made. We don't have this higher... we have higher consciousness, but we're not fully in touch with it all the time. And these are higher vibrational beings. So when we see things as good and bad, they don't see it like that. They see it as, and it's cruel to me, it sounds cruel to a lot of people, but it's how things work. They see things as necessary, and this happens and that happens, and it's counteracted with this and that. But we operate on very primitive, we're very primitive still. Okay, and we are learning. We are like children, and we are growing, and we are learning, and we're being brought up into the next stage. And this is this awakening coming in. Well, I tried 5D and it didn't work. They're trying to bring us up 5D, 6D. It's an up. We are evolving, and there's a lot of resistance in all areas of the world, in all things to this, because nobody likes change. Nobody really likes change because you're very comfortable in one place and you're now being brought into another place. And it's very gradual. So you've got all this resistance going on in whatever, which way you think the resistance is, okay? I'm not telling you what that is. That's for you to decide. But it's all of this resistance going on. And they monitor and... try to guide and help the situation. Okay, they were once there. Always remember that. Okay, they were once there. So that's what's going on with that. Okay, I'm going to clear the deck, and we're going to look at the Manhattan one. I'm very interested in that. I talked about it on my other channel, Spooked Out, but talking about dimension stuff, it was really interesting. I was taking a small video of, I've noticed things are changing, they're upgrading for me at the moment, very gradually, but there's something changing. I'm seeing little bits of extra things, different ways, feeling things, hearing more, whatever. And I was taking some video of the mirror, and it was like I could see them forming, but all of a sudden out of the top area, this little, it was almost like an explosion of blue and white light. It just went like that, and it formed into somebody. It was like they stepped, I don't know, it just sort of opened up like that, and they were there. I'm going to put it on the spooked out one. It's like seconds, but it shows you just how they're coming through. Well, doesn't give you all the answers to it, but it gives you an idea of how they're forming, and how they're just suddenly coming through to show something, and then they're stepping out again. It is bizarre how this lot do it. I firmly believe, and I've said it before, that these angels, who are not my angels, they're the world's angels. I just happen to be a messenger for them, a channeler. These angels are alien beings. I'm sorry, Palladians. They're alien beings. Whatever form you believe they take, they're alien beings. I'm absolutely convinced of that. You can have your own ideas about that, okay? And they're trying to get messages through. So what we see is cruel. And I've had arguments with them, and I will. And if anybody says, oh, you shouldn't be doing that, I'm sorry. You're not living with them 24/7, and they're not interfering in your life, never mind the world. Okay? So, I don't fully understand everything that's going on, but I've seen enough to know something is going on. And we are in high resistance with everything across the board at the moment, in our own personal lives, a lot of us. Some people say, I'm in the flow. Well, good for you. Yeah, that's brilliant. But there's resistance. That's what I'm being told. That's what I'm feeling. I feel it myself, okay? So let's go on. Anyway, can you please give me some information on what is happening, or what happened with the Manhattan alien incident, where the woman was seen coming out of the window, being taken up into the craft? Then we can go on to some other stuff as well. Okay, we're going to go back to these ones. Wait, these ones. Is it the right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Always off the top. Star family, you're part of a team of souls, call in support. Oh, look at all these little beings, and they're all flying. They're people. They're actually people. I do believe in some cases that these people who are taken are taken by, I'm with Dolores Cannon on this, and from what I've seen, I have a fantastic book, actually. Now, where is it? Where is it? I will find it for next time. But it's about the number of people who have been taken into spacecrafts and actually healed. Now, I know I receive healing. I have seen it happen. I have had people contact me here about seeing me on the astral plane and everything, and seeing me receive healing from aliens. And this person, I'm sorry, I can't remember your name. I hope you haven't left, but because there's been a lot of politics on here. But this rugby-shaped face alien that I see, this person had seen them, and it was before I talked about them, and everything. And I was really shocked when she sent me that message. And I said, I've seen him, and I've seen that room you're talking about. So I know I've been taken. I know I've been taken. I don't say it because as I've told them, if I do see it, I'll give them a hell of a lot of trouble, because nobody's taken me like that. I have had things happen to me. I've had injections. I have had sensations on my head. I have seen all sorts of things. Okay. So yeah, I think that is happening. But I know I'm being healed. I know I am monitored. I know I'm advised what to eat, what to do, how to manage my fits as best as possible, everything. Yeah. And I think this is what's happening to some people. Are there others? There's definitely that going on. Are there others that are being taken for, you know, nefarious purposes, please? Bogeyman. Okay, I think we need a couple more cards for that. Warrior. Shock. Wonder of the world. Cat. Intuition. I'll show you them in a moment. I'm just beginning a mask. There are definitely some who want to find out how we tick. Yeah. Kiss. Right, okay. So there are definitely some people who are monitored, who are tagged. We've got Bogeyman. Okay. We have Warrior. These are my horror ones for some reason. I've got them out today. Shock. Wonder of the world. There are people being taken that shouldn't be. That's another reason things are monitored. They're not just not monitoring us. They're monitoring other beings that come in here. There are humans on the team, but they're not coming back from the past. But there are definitely humans on the team. There are people who have been taken to other dimensions, studied. So I said, know thy enemy. All right. So there are races from other dimensions that are doing that. Okay. And they're trying to find out how people take. That's why some people disappear. We've got cat here. Intuition. People knowing when they are coming, knowing when they are, that they're tagged. Monitoring situations, monitoring the life cycle. We've got mask here. They walk among us. They definitely walk among us. Okay, some people are tagged. I'm getting that. Right, can you can you tell me more about this creating hybrid? Are they creating hybrids? All paths lead home. I've got that again. Intuition. Turn your gaze within. Trying to influence the situation. Hypnosis. I don't know what that means. When I look at this card, I'm thinking of doppelgangers, different beings coming back, putting beings in, and then really? Okay, so some of these beings could have been put here, not born here, put here. Is that correct? And hypnotized into believing that they are just normal humans, but they're still collecting data from them. Oh God, that's a bit weird. Wearing a mask. And it's about looking within and knowing who you are. It's a bit odd. Wonder of the world. Yeah. Okay, so this is Manhattan, isn't it? So can you tell me a little bit more? Why was she taken starseed monitoring? Okay, she's a starseed. Chosen to show that they're there. I mean, she's got dark hair. That's her. She sees it as a curse, but it's actually a mission. I'm not reading her. I don't want to read her. Please, I don't read people without. But that's information I'm being given. It is all true. It is true. Gathering information. There's a tap there. Something just moved over there. Oh, it was tapped. Yeah, I got purple light on it. Shock. It's this process of gradually getting us used to there being other people. We've had this very, it's isolationist, very, it's just us. Why would it just be us? And why wouldn't people be curious about this planet? I firmly believe we have migrated from another planet, Mars. I've always thought that. And we've come here. And somebody sent me an email. I'm sorry I haven't been able to respond yet. I had so much on. But yes, excuse me, I have as I discussed in the previous video, we have a similar thing about seeing people wake up in pods coming here, seeding the planet. Is planet or seeded by alien beings. I keep an Anukai as well. Warrior. Yeah, again. I mean, that looks like, that communion thing. There are people who have been chosen to show that they are there. And a lot of people see it as fearful. And there have been some fearful experiences. And yes, some have been taken. We're going to look into that a bit more in a moment from other dimensions. But there are a lot of people who are taken for monitoring. But it's part of their cover, if you like, this mask. That they're not to remember. They're not to blow their cover and to do it in little pieces. They're not to, remember who they are. All right, okay. Oh my goodness me. Really? Okay, so I'm seeing a mantis being right now. They are very protecting, very caring. If it comes out, I'll be... Oh, reptilians. Yeah, look. Other dimensional, and we've got that looks like reproduction to me. I told you about the soul eggs that were stolen. I watched that in a previous video. I'm not going to go into it again in this one. I'll get more information, but there's definitely there are aliens, predator, survival, tyrannical, trying to create a hybrid. Trying to find out how we tick, trying to predict how we are going to react to something and do something. Been studying this planet for a very long time. Okay. Right, well, can you give me another couple of cards on that, please? Why is the mantis being here, please? Right, Alpha Draconians, corrupt, unethical cults. Yeah, we've got... They interfere. I don't know if they put people here and they interfere and they test us psychologically as well. So this can be cults, this can be whatever. Finding out how the human mind ticks. There's a group of them. A group of 3. Now I keep getting this about 3. A group of 3. Can you tell me who the 3 are, please? Do you want it upside down or straight? Straight. A element, philosophy, discrimination, empathy. Yeah, okay. Can you just... They keep watching the skies. Every time I see this lot standing there, they're watching the skies. Something about the sky. Taurosians. Again, keep getting the same people out. Ebons. Mystery, reading between the lines. They told me when I came on to do this that it could only give me limited information. Okay, so I'm aware that I'm not going to get all the answers that I want here. So are these beings? No. So who are they? We've got the reptilians. Can you tell me who, I don't know why you've given, if these are not the beings, why have you given me these cards? Something about intuition. I don't know why, if they're not the beings. Not answering me. Golden ratio, beauty, nature, patterns. It's all in the numbers. 5. Fibonacci sequence. Right, I don't understand why you've given me resilient, bold. Evans. Mystery, reading between the lines, intuition. I'd really like to know. We've got reptilians. These are actually, they're like alpha draconians. Yeah. Who's the 3rd? Why are they? They're all right, but why have you got them out? They're not telling me for some reason. Okay, can you give me the 3rd one? And then tell me why you've got those ones out, please. This one. No, I feel like I'm being blocked a bit here. Alchemy, the Philosopher's Stone, Infinity, Destiny, Magic. It just keeps showing me sort of reptilian lizard like. So maybe it's different. No, it wasn't that one. Nephilim. Is it the Nephilim? No. Right, they want me to move on. They're not giving me the other one. I told you I would only get limited information at the moment. Ebons. Taurosians. Nephilim. I keep getting, there are no fallen angels. That's what they keep telling me. There are different breeds. There are different breeds. There are Palladians. This is controversial, assessing new perspectives. I've been told about changing the idea of the angels gradually. They are guardians of the planet and they encompass many races. okay? But they're called the angels, the guardians of the planet. And that's controversial. I didn't do any vision work today. I just didn't want to. So I will do that in the next one and we can find out. So why have you given me Tauretians and Ebons? It's right, okay. So these people want you to look. They are on the planet at the moment. They want you to look between the lines, see out the corner of the eye, start discovering things for yourself, because that is when you will believe it most. Seeing for yourself, realizing, remembering who you are, seeing that these things exist, having the courage to speak about it, studying, learning, being determined and speaking up about it, speaking up about what you see. You don't have to agree with what's here. If you have strong views about this or whatever, you know, do a channel, speak out about it. You're expected to, and this is what they're showing you with these two cards. It may be that you, who I'm talking to, are star seeds and you're Ebon or a Tauretian. Okay, we've got mantis beings here. We have one. One, and then one's gone out and another one's come in. I mean, this could be secret society stuff here as well. They know exactly what's going on. These two and that one. Ah, there we go. Mantis beings. Enigma, elusive, sensitive. Again, these are all. They are able to. This is how they travel. Now, somebody on the Netflix thing, the Alaskan, about all the aliens in Alaska, they caught on camera these balls with faces in them. And that's what I see people. This person, so you could see on the picture, these faces, not almost look cartoon-like. That's how they travel around. Okay? If they're near you, chances are you're a starseed. You're deliberately being asked to showcase something. Okay? You don't have to be, but there's a big chance that there's some sort of star recognition. Or there are humans. There are humans working in this, in the planet. Humans from the future and the past. Not the present. Interesting. You have to do it gradually. There's something about this supermoon. I don't know, that was the other day. I saw a lot. When I had my experience of the underworld, shall we say, or that dimension, I talked about my spooked out video. It was all to do with the beaver moon, the supermoon. It's the last one of the year. And there's something being illuminated. All that's hidden is coming to the front. And it's all about these beings. They're there. I'm telling you now, if you could turn it down this veil. I always keep seeing that biblical thing about Saul and who became Paul, didn't he? You know, he suddenly saw everything. I think he worked for the Roman army or whatever at the time. I can't remember the full story, but doesn't he get off his horse or whatever and he sees everything and he says, the scales were removed from my eyes. Now, to me, that's talking about, and he became man of God type thing. Yeah, a disciple, right? And it's like saying, it's having the scales dropped away from your eyes and you can see that it's coming up more and more and it's like gently pushing us there, okay? It's time. So, and it's all to do with love. I mean, I've got Venusians, romance, soulmates, empathy. But everything I see, they show me a lot of this. It's about coming together in peace and in love. And being on that high vibrational, you know, being higher vibrational. And that's where they're trying to get us. And we've got, yeah, that's like that egg I was talking about. Earthed, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. So getting on that higher consciousness, opening up to the higher, you know, higher planes, higher consciousness. Okay? All right. I'm going to leave it there. I hope that has been of some interest to you. You're going to do more of that. That's the way I'd like to take things, and I know some of you aren't going to like that. But I want to do about certain issues, maybe situations in the world sometimes, but not politics, because I'm getting too much flack for this. Had enough. So, and I want it to remain, you know, I love talking about the alien thing. I had a lot of, you know, people who like that as well, and it seems to have disappeared. So I want to get that back and go forward. But there'll be different situations we can do readings on, and I see what they give me in my visions. But yeah, I'm tired of the controversy and being, you know, feels bullying. It really does. So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please watch the Spooked Out video, because what an experience. And I will be putting just one membership on there, which will be more about support and, you know, a couple of little things. But I want to put that video on there, because when I start putting videos on about what I see, some people get frustrated. I think that they can't see, or they just find it boring. So I will do it from time to time, but I think on memberships on there might be the best thing. But it's really interesting, because you can just see how it all just suddenly appears, and there's a definite process going on there. Okay. Yeah, please check out my Spicy Romance. Got some of my books up there that you can check out, and there are books on there for free. Yeah, go up my Inkit page and give me a follow. That'd be great. Thank you very much. Okay, take care of yourselves and enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you next time. Bye.